Hi everybody, I have not been on here for quite some time. I have you propped up on a cup and perfume bottle, all sorts of stuff. I thought I would talk about like my favorites and show you my kind of everyday makeup. Now, of course, if I'm going out, for something special, I'm gonna jazz it up more. But these are basically the things that I've been using every day. I'm trying to get you in the middle. Whoa, see? Can always tell when I haven't recorded a longer video in a while. I've been doing a series over on TikTok to kind of spread awareness about lupus and chronic illness and encouragement, things like that. So if you are over on TikTok and you want to take a look, it's really like all over inspiration for feeling better and getting through whatever hard times you're going through. So that's where I've mainly been concentrating, but I've been watching some videos, people doing makeup, and I thought, let me just kind of show what I've been liking lately. I'm not very organized, but that's okay. And this is probably going to be a longer video, but that's okay. You can watch it in 2 parts. All right, first of all, I've been using this Tower 28. This is the SOS Save Our Skin Daily Barrier Recovery Cream. Now, I've already put on some sunblock after I did my just general skincare. After that dries down really good, I like to put a thin layer of this on. I find it makes for like a duo moisturizer and there you go, and primer. It just feels so good going on. I use this sometimes at night too, because you can use it day and night. And it makes my skin feel so nice. My skin's been a little drier, but I do use a retinol cream at night. And that tends to dry the skin, but it's very good for mature skin because it accelerates the, what do I want to say, the exfoliation. It kind of gets those dead skin cells off at an earlier rate than just moisturizing or cleansing. But I only use that at night, and then I make sure that I put my SPF before I put my makeup on, which I did before. Okay, so that feels good. And if I have anything left over of anything, I always just kind of rub it on my hands. Okay, I tried this Mario makeup liquid. What is it called? By Mario. And it's their Surreal Skin. My color is in 7C. And I'm really liking this. What I do is I shake the bottle. Now, when you first see it, you can't really see it with this camera. Maybe you can right there. It looks like there's glitter in there, but it doesn't appear on the face. It must be some ingredient to give your skin a little bit more of a emollient look. About a pump and then a damp beauty sponge. And I just go all over. And I gotta have my side mirror here too. Go all over. I tend to start in the middle of my face and then blending outwards. My sponge is a little damp for my taste today, but that's okay. I'm going to work with it. I find that one pump usually does a really good job. Now, this isn't a super full coverage, but it's said to be buildable. I don't like full-on coverage anymore. I like a little bit of my own skin color to show through. Like I have some dark pigmentation there, and that's okay. And if it bothers me, I just cover it up with, I'm gonna bring that down, with a concealer. I bring that down so that there's no like, dark line here and then my neck. And although in this light, I don't know why, it's not looking as good as it does in person. I'm gonna just pat a little bit right here. Just one pump and I'm good for a daily look. And I've been putting my hair in these Velcro rollers for kind of like that 90s blowout. I don't have very long hair, but it's like down to there. And it helps my hair to look thicker, and it stretches out like the curl, and it lasts for a couple days, which is nice. I also have been loving the House Labs concealer. And my color in this, for reference, is 21 light neutral, no, excuse me, light medium neutral. There. And I find that these kind of run very light. The lightest colors are like really fair. And then they have darker shades. So it's very inclusive in shades. So I think anybody of any skin tone, or most anybody, I'll say that, can find a color. And then I take like this tip point, as you see, and I'm just tap, 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 tapping it in, because I don't want to like brush it away, because it just wastes the makeup, and there goes the coverage. Okay, and I might put like a little bit extra on later. Get a little like red here, so I like to use this too to kind of get that red out. It all depends on like my sleep. If I sleep really well, get a good proper rest, my skin is just better. And if I'm drinking lots of water, my skin is better, like everyone else. A little bit of darkness here that just comes, and this area here, I'm just going to leave it alone. If I was going out for a special occasion, I probably would like put a little bit more, or put a little more foundation and put a little bit more concealer. All right, I really like that. It's very, oop, didn't blend that. It's a very sort of natural yet glowy. Evens my skin tone. Good. Now the next thing is another thing by Mario, Makeup by Mario. It's weird how they call it Makeup by Mario, but it says by Mario. Where's the makeup? And this is in the color light. This is what, it's their Soft Sculpt Shape Stick. And I need to roll it up a little bit more. And I go like above my cheekbone. I'm doing kind of a little contouring, kind of defining, and then like also like a little bronze, kind of warm up my skin. Right there, contour my nose. And I generally don't put any on my forehead, because the shape of my forehead is okay. Well, my whole face is okay, but you know, I don't concentrate it there, because a lot of times my hair falls down. Then I take a like slanted brush, and I'm gonna go down here. And I'm just trying to like thin out the chin a little bit. It's not gonna get rid of this, but that's okay. We all have our little things. And I think that's what makes us beautiful, is that we have different things on our face. We don't have to be like perfect. It really makes me sad seeing, then I take like the side here. And I don't always do the nose contour, but today I just kind of felt like doing it. And then what I do here is I've got some here, so I just kind of put it just to bronze it up. As I was saying, it really makes me sad when I see like these young girls, and they put these filters to make them look like fake, and they don't know the beauty that they are. And I guarantee in like 20 years time, they're going to look back and say, why did I cover up? I was so beautiful, you know? And even older people, there's beauty in all of us. And that's what I've always been about when I do my videos here. Oh, what did I do with my... I'm looking for my brow product, sorry. Oh, here, I'll use this one. Anyway, that's kind of my message when I come on here to show makeup. And you know, there's beauty in us all. And there's things that like I don't like, but it's not going to bring me down so much. You know, like I would love not to have this little double chin. And but it's there. So I just make the best of it. And I highlight other parts of my face that I like better. Like I like my eyes. So I usually always have some sort of eye makeup on, even when I don't use foundation, even if it's just like some mascara and a little quick liner. Okay, this is the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil. I've used this like a million times, or showed it here a million times. And I just kind of brush my brows out. Make sure there's like no makeup that's clung to them. This is getting low. I also like, there's an Essence product, and it's sort of like a little tube that looks like a mascara. I like to use that too, but I have it in the cup where I have my phone on. So this was here, and I use it too. So I don't spend too much time on my brows because I have pretty thick brows. I groom them. Sometimes I get them waxed. I like to groom them with like these type of shavers. Where are they? I am not organized. Oh, here. These type of shavers, I pick them up. And now I've been doing that for so long. I used to do it with like just razor, you know, like a shaver. Reason I did that is because waxing doesn't last on me. I wax, it looks really pretty, excuse me. But then, like the next day, hairs are sprouting. It's crazy. Another product I've really been loving is by Revolution. Yeah, Revolution. And you can get this Ulta, Target. And this is, I think they're Juicy Pout lip gloss with cherry, raspberry, and jojoba oil. And it's very moisturizing, so I usually just put it on my bottom lip and then what's that called when you do that? Somebody tell me. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of blush, and I want a little bit of a brighter blush today, so I'm gonna use this Rare Beauty. I love these. It's the it's called, the color is called Joy. And these are like, they're kind of cream. I always like to shake up anything that's liquid. Don't always remember, but these are really pigmented. So you have to start with just a little bit amount and then blend it. And I know, don't scream at me. We're working on this. It's gonna look good. And normally I don't like an orange because I have like a neutral, more cool tone skin, but this just looks really nice. Once it dries down, it's got a really pretty color, and I feel like I could use it in the summer, in the winter. It just brightens up my skin. Okay, now I have a little bit too much, but that's okay. So because I'm going to take my favorite powder, and this is, you've seen this before, Charlotte Tilbury. And how do you like my bedroom? We had it painted sage green, and we got some new furniture. I've got my little Christmas tree for our room right there. I'm really liking it. I want to get some artwork for the walls. I have one piece that I always have had since we've been together, and it says, "Always kiss me goodnight," and it's real pretty with flowers, and I have to have my husband hang that for me. Now lately I've been enjoying a little bit of a highlight. I'm usually not a highlight girl. I know why I can't think of it, but this one I've been enjoying. This is by Wander Beauty, and it's the On the Glow Blush and Eliminator. And this is the eliminator, and you could take your finger or put it right on with the tube. And I just go on the very top. I just feel like this is the highest point on my cheek. It's very light. It doesn't, and then I do a little bit on the tip. It's very light, but when you kind of turn your head a little bit, it catches the light, and it's more of like a youthful look. I know I'm not a youth, and You know, but anything to try to look a little bit younger, you know, or, you know. Okay, I got this in a beauty box, and it's by Toy Factory, and it's a palette. Now, this is very dark for a bronzer, but I've used it before as a quick eyeshadow. I like these neutral tones. For every day, I really like a little bit of a neutral wash. So I'm going to take this color. It's light. I don't know well, it's sort of like a rosy brown. And I'm going to tap it into like a flat brush like this. And I'm just going to put it there. I'm not going to go up here, but just right into the crease. My crease is here, right along here. Just for a little everyday one and done color wash. And this might be a lot of makeup to you. This might be something that you would do to go out on the town or go for dinner or something. That's fine. This is, we're all different, you know. Little wash. And then because I like to kind of highlight the brow, take the other side and I go in with this really light color. It's sort of like a vanilla. And just a little bit. Sometimes those little touches with makeup really like add something. Then I'm going to go with my trusty MAC. This is the Eye Kohl in Teddy, and I love this. I've had about 3 or 4 of them. I think I need to sharpen it a little bit more. Now, and I'm going to go, I'm looking at my mirror over here, I'm just going to go like about halfway, lightly on top there. You have to work with your eye shape. I don't think there's just one way of applying eyeshadow or eyeliner because our eye shapes are different. I have sort of a almond hooded lid, but I have like a lot of space between the eyelash and my eyebrow bone. So I have a little room to play here. I used to like my eyeliner all the way. And sometimes I still do that. For every day, I just like a little half. You can take a smudging brush. I had one here. And you can just smudge it to make it a little bit less harsh, kind of smoky, like that. And wing it a little bit. And then we're going to curl the eyelashes. Just got a new eyelash curler. It's nice. It's I don't know the brand, but I picked it up at TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx has a lot of like really great products for good price in their beauty section. You have to make sure that if you can read an expiration date that you do that, because you don't want to use expired stuff. Now this is just the Giga Blash, I never know the name of this, Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I like this because it usually doesn't smudge on me. And sometimes I just do like the top lash and leave the bottom. And sometimes I do the bottom too. I like this because it goes on quick. It's a smaller brush, so if you are a beginner, I recommend this always, because you see how thin that is. It's not like, I'd show you like another one, just comparison. Well, I don't have any, oh, here. Okay, so like this one here, the brush is really big. It's not as big as I would want it, but want to show you, but see how the difference, and when it's a bigger brush, if you're not experienced at using a mascara wand, it can be a little clunky and you can make a little bit more of a mess. And yes, messes can be cleaned up, but why make it difficult for yourself? Just a little bit, and then I am going to put a little bit on the bottom, and I always take it and put it vertical like this. Maybe a little bit more. Then you can put like a lip color on if you want. I'm just going to leave this lip plumping gloss. As far as plumping, I don't think it really plumps my lips, but I really love how it feels. So that is my little everyday type of look. Back up a little bit. And I hope you enjoyed it as a rather long video, but I might be trying to work on some makeup videos along with my TikTok. Now my TikTok is under a different name. I will try to put the link down below, but sometimes sometimes I just can't. All these different social medias, they change up so often that sometimes they allow you to do things, sometimes they don't. So I hope that you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it is, and take care of yourselves. And as I say over on TikTok, you are important and you are not alone. Take care. Bye-bye.